Hey, we are live and it's another Lunch and Learn. Vanessa, are you ready for this?
I am so ready for this, Joe. So ready for this.
Good. Me too. Me too. What's in a name? I mean, what an awesome topic. I think people are like, what's in a name? Well, everything. I mean, I think everything's in a name. So, yeah.
Right. What's in a name is our topic. First, we need to know what people are having for lunch. So, what's for lunch before we get into what's in a name? What is for lunch?
I just had a massive omelet. It had bacon and sausage and mushrooms and cheese. So lunch is over for this kid.
So I feel like that's why you don't care what people are eating today, Joe, because your tummy is full. Everything's good. No hangry Joe today. All right, guys. Please comment and let us know what you're having for lunch today. We're super excited to be here with you. We are going to be talking about what's in a name, the real impact of personalization. There's Hunter. Hey, Joe and Vanessa, lots of coffee and brownies as always. Way to go, Hunter. Must be nice to have a metabolism of a 20-something.
No kidding, right? Seriously. How I
to be able to eat coffee and brownies. You enjoy it while you can, my friend. All right.
That's true, right?
Kimberly's having a green smoothie. That's more my speed right there, Kimberly. Hey, it's nice to see you here. Thanks for joining us today. All right, guys, let's jump into this. We are going to be talking about what's in a name, the real impact of personalization. And Joe, let's first talk about what isn't a name. What isn't a name? I know that I can approach a table of hundreds, if not thousands of names, and I can find mine like that.
Oh, yeah.
People can spot their own name. And often when people, you and I have both been to tons and tons of events, and people are looking to check you in, and all of a sudden they're like, you spot your name way before the person looking for it does, right?
Absolutely.
So that to me speaks volumes in terms of the psychology behind personal recognition. Oh, that's he. That's me. That's my name.
Absolutely. No, I mean, it's what we're constantly looking and listening for our name.
Yeah.
That's how we all go through life, right? I mean, we started in grade school. Hi, is Johnny here? You know, I'm right here.
Wait, did you have your name on the front of your desk like we did in grade school? Our first name like plastered on the front of our desk?
Absolutely. Of course. Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. No, I mean, everything's in a name, really. You know what? The sweetest. What is the saying? The sweetest, most.
Dale Carnegie.
Dale Carnegie. Yeah, the sweetest, most important thing we'll hear is our name, and see, it's amazing that we have the ability to personalize everything. It's not just the greeting card at Mailbox Power. It is not just the greeting card. It's everything. You want to personalize the brownies? Do it. Want to personalize the cake bites? Do it. Want to personalize the limoncello almonds? Do it.
Do it.
Yeah. The coffee mug? Do it.
Do it. Hey, speaking of coffee mug and doing it, there's mine.
Oh, geez. See, I am such a slacker. I was going to dismiss myself and go get a coffee mug, but I'm not going to do that.
Telling you.
I'll show up better next time.
It's okay. I got you covered. So why do we personalize things? And guys, I'd just like you to take a look at the picture on your screen right now. Would you rather get some mail that says current resident? Do you even pay attention to the mail that comes through your door saying current resident? Or would you rather have your first name on there, Erica? Would you rather recognize? I'll tell you what, Joe, when things come through the door with my name on them, I pay attention to them. And that is one of the stats that we have come to learn is that using someone's name on the front of the card, this is according to USPS, leads to 135% improvement in response rate by putting their name on the card. By putting their name on the card. Should I say that again? It's as simple as that. It's as simple as putting someone's name on the card. So you say, I don't have time to do all that. Well, stand by because we're going to show you how easy it actually is to bring personalization into your mailing game in a very easy and effective way. Yeah. So Again, here are some brownies personalized with somebody's first name, with Laura's name. How do you think Laura feels when she gets brownies with her name versus those other ones on your screen on the left that don't have a name on them? So using someone's name on a gift creates a higher impact and the perception that the gift giver is more thoughtful.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm holding something right now. And this is unscripted, Vanessa. As you know, we do that at times, right?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do. I want to share. This is a personalized gift box, and I send these out often. And this one I kind of ordered an extra one, but I mean, you could see it has the name right on the box. On the box, and I open up this, and I've got a greeting card, right, that has the name on it. Right? Yeah. Dear Susan, from your friend Joe. I didn't type any of these names in here. All I did was add to cart. The brownie, right? Baked especially for. Yeah. How do you think the person's going to feel when they get this whole package of goodies and everything's got their name on it, and nowhere does it have Mailbox Power on it?
And nowhere. I love what you just said, Joe. You just said, and I didn't type any of these names. So we're going to learn about that in a minute. If you want to know how Joe did that. The magic of automation. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. So here's how you can use merge fields. And this is birthday brownies, a birthday card, a birthday mug. And the image right there is the mug design, because it's hard to see the design on the finished mug. So I kind of flatten that out to show you what it looks like with that first name merge field in there. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why do I need a merge field? And we're going to show you exactly why you need a merge field. But Joe, you could send out this birthday campaign with the card, the brownies, and the mug, literally without ever touching it. All you have to do is add someone to your birthday campaign.
And that is my favorite part of our whole system. You know, and people, if you're, listen, if you're in the audience right now and we said merge field and you're confused, you don't even know what a merge field is, I don't even want you to have to learn it, because it's really, really, we just take care of all this stuff. This template set is available to you. And all you have to do is add to cart. And when you select the recipient, we automatically put all those names there for you. That's what Mailbox Power does. That's why it's so easy to use. And it's because of these merge fields, which is literally the technology of us personalizing something for you without you having to do it yourself. That's it.
Right. And we're not just talking about cards and brownies and mugs and things like that, although that's all really, really nice. We can also do it on certificates, on documents, on journals, on pens, on all kinds of things that can be personalized with your, whoever you're sending it, with your recipient name, again, using our merge fields. And Joe, we'll talk a little bit about how that all works, because we need to dig into that, because I'm sure there are people watching going, you're already speaking over my head. I'm going to tune out right now.
Maybe that's why I was trying to kind of listen. Don't worry about it. Just add the card, select recipient, and check out, and everything will be just fine. That's it.
It's right. But there are those technical people that need to know exactly how it's going to work. So let's dig into that really quickly. Okay. We have at Mailbox Power, we have an address book, and that's where we collect your contacts. You either add them to the address book, or you can import your entire address book into Mailbox Power. But there is a first name field in your address book as it stands right now. And so I've circled it on the screen. That's the red circle right here. Is the first name merge field, right? This is where your first name is stored for all of your contacts. Now look at this. If all I had was the first name, look at what I could do with that. This is a postcard. This is a postcard using a merge field. So the front of the postcard says, this postcard contains a secret. And then in the design, it says merge field first name. Well, what our system does is take the first name. Once you add someone to this campaign, it takes the first name of the person in your address book and plops it right onto the front of that postcard, so that this postcard contains a secret, Laura. How cool is that?
So what you're telling me is you don't have to go type in somebody's name, right? The system just automatically does it for you.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Joe. And the cool part about that is that we already learned that just putting someone's name on the front of the card increases your response rate by 135%. We already learned that at the beginning of this. So not only did we put it on the front of the card, we used it on the back of this particular card as well. And as a matter of fact, this postcard is talking about that 135% response rate. That's exactly what this postcard is all about. We just added Laura to this campaign. It auto-populated into the merge field already created on this pre-designed postcard. So all of this is literally plug someone into this campaign, and that's what we call this. It's an automation, really. It's an automation. Plug someone into this automation, and their name automatically gets put on this postcard wherever you have the first name merge field. In this case, on the front of the card and on the back of the card where it says, so Laura, if you'd like to learn more, blah, 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 blah. So pretty cool technology, Joe.
It is. And I want to talk about that 135% engagement rate. So, and how 135%, that means like probably more than once. And I want everybody to think through when you go to the mailbox just for a minute. You've probably heard me say this if you've heard my voice before, that when you go to the mailbox, what are you looking for? You're looking for your name. You're not looking for your neighbor's name, your spouse's name, your kid's name, none of that stuff. You're looking for your name. And when you think about engagement, I don't know if you do what I do, but I grab the stack of mail, and on my way into the house, I might look at a couple of things, right? And I'm already determining what the junk is. Yeah. And the junk is predetermined by typically one thing: current resident. That means they don't know me. Not only do they not know me, but they're throwing paper trash at me. I'm like, no, stop it. No. But then we go back, and anything, I get into the house and I start separating. Like, okay, keep. Anything that's got my name on it, it goes into the keep pile. And everything else goes directly into the trash.
Yeah.
And I get in that keep pile, and now I'm like, now what I'm doing is I'm determining how do they know me and what do they either want from me or what do they have for me. And now I'm engaging with it again because I engaged with it the first time because it has my name on it, and the second time because it has my name on it. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Anyway, I'm just trying to kind of make sure everybody understands why people engage with mail.
Yeah. And the human nature behind that, right? And that goes back to what we said on the front of the end of this, which is you recognize your name. You're picking that up. You're going, oh, keep. This requires my attention. This, obviously, if it's got my name on it, it requires my attention, right? That's the mental sorting that goes on without you really even thinking about it. When you're sorting your piles of mail, I'm like, me, like junk, me requires my attention, my husband.
Oh,
boop. There it goes.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. And if it's got my name and it's a bill, it goes in his pile.
Okay. Oh, I love how you sort.
Right. That's my sorting method.
If I had a spouse, I'm going to follow that rule. There you go. Oop, Bill's over here. Perfect.
Bill's over here. Anyway, getting back into this, let's give you another example of how this works. This is using a merge field again on the front of a postcard. We've got the first name merge field. I'm showing you on the left here, the first name merge field, and then how it looks when it's actually printed with the name Laura on there. So it's on the front of the card. It's on the back of the postcard. Again, this is a simple postcard using a merge field. It literally is a click of a button to send this out.
I love that. I love the sounds of that. A click of a button.
It's the click of a button to send it out. And here's yet another one. Here's the merging on several products all at once. And I think that this goes back to what we were saying with that birthday campaign in the very beginning. This is a Survive the Pandemic collection, right? It's got a certificate. It's got a gigagram, which is one of our very large cards. I'm looking to see if I have one handy. A gigagram, one of our very large cards like this. That's a gigagram. So
hold on. Let's show it again. One sec. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry.
There you go. That's a gigagram, and it's huge. It's huge, right? So this particular thing, Surviving the Pandemic, contains a certificate, a gigagram brownies, a mug, personalized envelope, all of these things. Watch this. All of these things personalized by using those merge fields straight out of the contact, first name, last name. They're already pre-populated into the design of this particular thing, this particular automation. They're already pre-populated into the design of that. But you can see where this comes from, the first name and last name. Some things just get a first name. The mug just gets a first name. The front of the card just gets a first name. The certificate gets a first and a last name. So all of that is happening automatically with, again, the click of a button.
What I want to make sure everybody really understands here, and I know we keep saying it, but this is a template that's already in our design store. It's already done. Literally, all you have to do is go, oh, add the mug to the cart, add the brownies to the cart, add the card to the cart, add the certificate to the cart, and check out. And once you select the recipient and check out, we do the rest. It's already done. That's how and why. One of the things we've done is we've actually catered to the busy business professional. And what we heard and keep hearing loud and clear, I don't have time to go in and create a card for every single person or a gift for every single person I want to send something to. Right. It needs to be easy for me. And this is the result of it needs to be easy for the busy business professional.
There are also other things that we can do. We're just showing you first name, last name for the sake of keeping this simple, but you can use merge fields for the address, for the return address, for your name on things to add your name. There are merge fields that you can use for that. In fact, there are probably 20 or so different merge fields that you can use that are pre-designed. And then there are also, we allow you to add custom merge fields, up to 20 custom merge fields. So let's say I wanted to say, hey, Joe, thanks so much for purchasing that wonderful wine glass. If I use the word wine glass in the merge field, in a special merge field that I designate for whatever Joe purchased. So if you have customers, say merge field 1, for example, and every customer of mine, I'm going to put what they bought in merge field 1. I could literally create cards and automations like this just using those custom merge fields. And it would say, hey, Joe, thanks so much for your purchase of merge field 1, which would, in this case would be the wine glass or the wine decanter or the bottle, the corkscrew, or the whatever I put in that field is what's going to merge into that. So if you think about that as a busy business owner, where you're trying to keep track of what's going on and who's got what, and how can I make this as personal as possible, but still not be bogged down by having to create all these cards and send out all these cards to my customers. How can I make them feel like I value them, but I don't have the time to personalize and handwrite all these things? Add them to an automation like this, a thank you card, thanking them for whatever they purchased. It's as simple as that.
It is. It is simple. That's what it needs to be. It needs to stay that way too. Yes, exactly. So we also have laser engraved gifts. So we're showing you some of the paper items and things like that you can send, but we also, the same thing applies to the laser engraved gifts. And you can use that on these. Let's say that you have a big campaign, or you have 25 VIPs that you need to send a really nice gift to them. You can do that literally with a click of a button. Once you set it up, which takes minutes. Once you set it up, which takes minutes, with a click of a button, you could send this out to all of the VIPs on your list, all of your VIP customers, all the really important people that you want to acknowledge for being your customer, for being your client, for being your VIP. That's it. Nope, absolutely correct.
So, Joe, that brings us
to my slide.
To your slide.
Okay.
To Mary Kay.
I know, Mary Kay Ash. If you don't know who Mary Kay Ash is, I want you to think pink Cadillacs and Mary Kay Cosmetics, because this is the woman. This brilliant woman, not only started and founded the Mary Kay Cosmetics company, but she said this, Everyone has an invisible sign hanging from their neck saying, make me feel important. And never forget this message when working with people. Now, I'm just here to tell you, if you will personalize gifts and send them to people, they are going to not only feel important, but they will never forget you for sending it to them, because you made them feel important. You made them feel special. And when you're working with people, like it says, just never forget this message and constantly be thinking, how can I make my customer feel important? And I got, somebody asked me this morning, they started asking me about, well, what do you say to a group of people? Well, there was a couple of things that came up, but one of them came up is this. I think about insurance agents. What are they doing? What's the message? The message is, pay me. Here's the premium notice. Pay me. Here's the premium notice. Pay me. Here's the premium notice. And when you really start thinking about what it could be, thank you for your business. Here's a gift in a box.
Yeah.
Oh, here's my premium notice. Here's my premium notice. Oh, here's a birthday gift for you. Oh, here's a premium notice. Here's a premium notice. Oh, happy half birthday. Here's a premium notice. It feels a lot better to have a gift or two thrown in between there to make me feel important, like I'm the most important customer to you. So, I look at this woman and what she said, and here it is, living on to this day, and it'll live on for me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, absolutely, Joe. And she knew what she was talking about. I also want to mention to all of you that are watching that this is not going to break the bank. Okay. All of these gifts are incredibly economical. You don't have to buy and store 25 of each item in order for us to send it for you. These are one-off items. If you want to send 1 or 100 or 1,000, you can do that. You can do whatever you'd like in terms of the quantities. We're not asking you to purchase anything in advance. And we believe that we are the one-stop shop for personalization, for being able to get personalized, really nice, really high-quality gifts at a decent price. And that's what we're all about.
Well, and to even further that message, is it cost-effective? Oh, yeah. But let's really start talking about what happens when you do this. Your business will increase. Your customers will stick around. Your customers will refer you to others because they feel important and they want their friends to feel the same thing. If somebody just says, hey, do you have a good insurance agent? Boy, that hand will go up so fast to those customers you're actually doing the deal with. So yeah, cost effective. Absolutely. Matter of fact, it should increase, what's going on and give you an increase in your business for sure. That's what I've seen day in, day out. I see it here every day.
Absolutely. And personalizing things and making people feel like they matter to you, because people don't leave because something happened. And a lot of small business owners in particular think, well, if I just run my business properly, then people won't leave. That's not true. That's not true. You need to go a step further than that. People don't leave because you mess something up. People leave because of perceived apathy. You don't care enough. You don't care about their business. That's why people leave you. That's why I'm getting ready to leave my insurance agent right now. I'm tired. I just got a premium notice and I've been loyal to them for more than 10 years now. I never hear a thing from them until my premium is due on an annual basis. I mean, come on.
Absolutely. No, that's the deal.
I need to find someone who values the business.
Oh, they're out there, Vanessa. There's some. I've got a great friend, so I wish you lived in Nevada. We'd be in great shape, but I can't even refer you.
Here I am in Southern California. Anyway, we want to also invite you to join us next week. We do these lunch and learns every single Wednesday. If you missed this, you can always catch us on a replay on youtube.com/mailbox power. Next week, we will be talking about keeping your network warm. One of my favorite topics. And we're not talking about handing out sweaters either.
What? Heat it up. Let's go. Well, there's one last thing I really wanted to cover before we're done here. When you personalize these gifts, like a coffee mug, they can't re-gift it. They're keeping it forever. Okay? And there's another piece to it. You don't even have to put your logo on it. I mean, I just want you to think about the psyche of the individual who's receiving this gift. They will remember forever who sent them a gift and why. because it's unique, it's different, it's impactful, and nobody else does it. If you are the one that understands, this is gold, folks. If you don't understand, if you're getting what I'm talking about, this gets into the psyche of folks. This is when you send them a gift and it's not about you, and you don't put your logo all over it and then their name real small, but you actually make the mug about them without your logo at all. They will not forget where it came from. If you are in fear of that, you have the wrong fears. That's stinking thinking. Get rid of it. Make it go away. Get it out of your mind. Because that thought you had in a moment of time to actually reach out to that customer, to thank them for who they are, to make them feel special, they will never forget. And they won't talk like Vanessa. Oh, I got to go find a new insurance agent. No. I mean, it's just it's the nature of the beast. Yeah. And she knows now because she doesn't feel that she's important to that agent. And, unfortunately in the insurance space, typically, most of them don't find out how good or bad their insurance agent is until there's a real problem at hand. Right. And then, all they have to do is sit back and ask questions like, geez, am I in the right place, doing the right thing? But anyway, I wanted to make sure that everybody understood that, I have a coffee mug that I've had for 35 years. It ain't going anywhere. It's got my name on it. And it was a gift to me. And it'll never leave me, ever. I got a couple of them that they're that old. And I look at some of the coffee mugs that our customers are delivering to their customers. Those are lifelong coffee mugs. They're not going anywhere. And it's not just coffee mugs. We shared with you a charcuterie board. I'm sorry, somebody gives me a charcuterie board, it's got my name on it. It's living with me for the rest of my life. Yes. I'll take it to the grave with me, okay? I mean, who else am I going to give it to? Nobody. It's mine. Yeah. It's got my name.
So let me just address that whole insurance agent thing for 1 second, because you make a great point. You don't know how good they are until something happens, right? Here's my problem with my insurance agent, and I'm just going to put it out there, and I'm not going to use any names or anything, but I'll put it out there. I have the impression they don't care about me or even know really who I am, although I spend thousands upon thousands of dollars a year with them. So for various things. So the thing in the back of my head is, if they don't know who I am and they don't really care, then how good are they at making sure that I'm properly covered? Those are the seeds that get planted in my head. Is if they don't really know who I am, they don't really care about my business, although I'm probably one of their highest accounts. They don't really care about any of that. Then how well are they covering me? How well? They haven't asked me in years, like, what has changed? So how well are they covering? I need someone who's going to look out for me. And so it's again, that perceived indifference, right? I don't know. It doesn't feel like they care. So I have the perception they don't care. So I have the perception they're not looking out for me.
Right.
Yeah. It's a snowball effect.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we could talk about insurance agents all day long. We got so many tools for them.
Yeah.
What you talked about, I mean, policy review and renewal time. Yeah. I mean, are you reaching out to people? I mean, even in any business, right. There's always an annual kind of thing. Well, are you reaching out and talking to them? Hey, how did we do last year? Hey, how can we serve you better next year? Right. Giving them that opportunity and communicate. Anyway, we could go on.
We've got the tape measure. Like, just send them the tape measure. How do we measure up?
Yes. Done.
And going back to what Joe said, don't slap your logo on everything. We're big proponents of that. You can put it on the back of the card discreetly, but don't slap your logo all over everything. And we commit to you, we won't either. We don't put our logo on stuff. You're not going to see our logo on the back of the card, on the box, on anywhere. It's going to look like it came from you, because we don't put our logo on anything.
That's right. Yep. We want you to be the hero, because you are the hero to that customer, and that's who you need to be, not us. We'll be quietly in the background delivering gifts for you. That's what we do.
Yes.
So, awesome, Vanessa. Well, this has been awesome. All right. Any last words?
Just guys, go and watch YouTube on the automation on how to use those merge fields. We also have daily quick start tutorials with a live trainer at noon every day. We've got all kinds of things for you to plug into to learn how to make the most of this system. That's what we really want you to do, is make the most of this and automate your life and make it easier and take some of the stress out of these things that need to be done in order to grow your business, but they take a lot of time in normal circumstances. We just want to save you time, save you money, and increase your revenue.
That's it. Awesome. Okay, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Vanessa. This was awesome. Love this topic. So we'll see you next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Bye.